guys, crazy headline. Today we'll be reacting to breaking dead body found in Davy's car, right? Video by Haley Jansen's Extra. Let's check out the video. So for some of you that don't know who this guy is, I'm gonna just quickly give you guys an idea, right, of who he is. He's a very popular, singer, right? And he sang some famous songs. If you guys, here we go. So he sang Romantic Homicide, right? He sang Feel It, Feel It from Invincible. I don't know if I can play the songs right now because YouTube, right? But basically, if I can check Spotify, let me see. Oh yeah, wait. Yeah, so basically Spotify, D4vd's monthly listeners, so that you guys understand, like, he has 33.18 million monthly listeners, right? So he's a famous dude, right? So we're gonna go to this video and check out what they have to say, and let's see what happened.
Because damn near, I wouldn't say what's popping, yo, this is getting spooky, because damn near, I wouldn't say superstar, but up and coming guys.
He's a superstar. He's a superstar
right now. Artist, singer, Dave.
He's popular.
Spelled D4vd, former Fortnite creator. He's got some great music. The biggest song is Romantic Homicide, but I haven't listened to his album yet, Withered, that he dropped, but Petals to Thorn.
Romantic Homicide in the back of my mind. I can't really sing, but you guys know the song I'm talking about. It's on TikTok. It's really big. You guys know the song.
2023 EP, really, really good. He might have caught a body, and this guy's like a lovey-dovey singer. Now, this all started with a report that was put out on ABC7 News, and it started spreading last night. And it says, a putrid, decomposing body has been found dumped in a Tesla, reportedly registered to popular New York-born singer David, several days after it was abandoned and taken to a Los Angeles tow yard.
That's not good.
Grim discovery at the impound lot in Hollywood on Monday afternoon after workers reported a foul odor coming from the electric vehicle. So this was in LA. They've got the pictures here. It's in a tow lot. And the 2023 Tesla is registered to David Anthony Burke, the 20-year-old Queens-born artist known as David. The identity of the victim wasn't immediately known. So we're going to have to wait to get not only a autopsy, but who this person is. And that'll probably give us a lot more detail later on.
All right.
It says the human remains were found stashed inside a bag in the Tesla's front truck. The car, which bears Texas license plates, had been towed to the lot after being reported abandoned in the Hollywood Hills roughly 5 days ago, according to investigators. This is the weird part, because we're going to get into some theories that people have. But anyway, he's been on tour as of late.
So he's not okay.
Replying to this. Now, one of the big fan pages is Daily David, and he said the following before deleting it. I believe David is innocent. Although he has a Tesla, he has an alibi for the days he was missing. He was with Caliuchis on the 31st. The 4th is when the Crocs collaboration event took place. And the 1st is still unknown. That's 7 days there. We were informed that his vehicle has been parked in the lot for a couple of days. I'm assuming this means it had been there for 3 days, which would cover the 6th, 7th, and 8th. The days around the incident could have been the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. However, the only day he could have possibly been involved is the 4th. But since that's the day of the Crocs event, we're unsure if that's when anything actually happened. I mean, anything could happen at any time.
Anything could happen.
They said that the car had been at a property for a couple of days. I do think it's a little bit odd because, keep in mind, this was in the Hollywood Hills. Are people going to just straight up steal it? I don't know. Because if people steal cars all the time in LA. But you got to think, someone stealing a Tesla, there's cameras on a Tesla. So wouldn't he know
wouldn't he know
the car was stolen? And this looks like a Model X. It looks like a bigger one. It doesn't look like, especially if the trunk is in the front. The trunk is in the front in the Model X, right? I don't know. My Tesla heads, let me know. But this is spooky because
he's right.
He turned off the comments on his Instagram, and his team, his team's working. That's what they're supposed to do. But the page that said that he was innocent went off and said, I'll be taking a break from this account until further notice. I do not condone murder. I pray for the family of the victim. And one of the responses
Well, he's saying, oh, okay.
Was, I never thought I'd see the day fans would try to defend a possible murder. Bruh. And this person says there's like no evidence other than it's his car, and he's not been in LA forever. I don't know about forever, because
remember, he's innocent until proven guilty, right? There's no evidence, it's just his car, right? He's not the one that got involved. We don't know anything. Right.
Whenever the Crocs event was, I think the Crocs event was in LA. But the biggest problem is, the least stolen vehicle is a Tesla. Out of every other vehicle type and model, Teslas are the lowest. They're barely stolen. Like I said, there's cameras, there's alarms. You can remote view who's getting close to your Tesla from far away.
So what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
Stolen. That's another thing that needs to be made clear. The most stolen vehicle, though, is, yes, it is a Hellcat. So if somebody was intent on stealing a Tesla, and let's say they stole it, I don't think they're going to steal a Tesla to catch a body. That's just so unlikely, and I don't see this happening. The problem here, too, is he's supposed to come back to LA soon. The police are certainly going to question him.
For sure.
Where was the vehicle? Or like, why was it there? And he's on a world tour right now. And the tour is supposed to stop in LA on September 20th. If you check out his tour dates, he's supposed to perform at Minneapolis tonight. And then he's supposed to perform at Missouri tomorrow night. And then Colorado. So he's got a packed tour date.
He's busy right now, right?
Asking him
he's
this.
Busy.
He's going, is he just going to try to ignore it? I don't know. Also, keep in mind, David's signed to Interscope, but it's Darkroom Interscope. So he's signed to the same record label as Billie Eilish. Not that has to do much of anything. It's a music related thing. And he was supposed to go on the European leg of his tour starting October 1st. So this guy was going to be on tour for a very long time. And if we look at his tour dates as well on his website, like they're saying that this was supposed to happen sometime between like September 1st and 8th. Because on the 9th, he was at Minneapolis. And this is the thing, too. There's no way that this guy's dumb enough. The only other option I thought of was not a groupie, but one of his homies, which it's rappers that usually roll with entourages. This guy kind of does his own thing. It's one of the homies using the whip, kind of like when Justin Bieber would be on tour. And who was it? Was it Lil Twist? Yeah, I think it was Lil Twist. That would be using his cars and racing them and stuff like that, and they found drugs in it, and they did put the blame on Lil Twist, like he was there to take the charge, when it was really Justin Bieber's drugs, when they raided the house, that is. So for this situation, that can't be it, and there's no way that this guy's dumb enough.
It's very mysterious. It's very mysterious.
Throw it in the trunk and leave it. Like this guy watching like a Dexter episode.
I mean, looking at it, right, he could have. I mean, I'm thinking he's in a world tour. He's really busy. And again, it won't even make sense for him to put a dead body in his car. I might just feel like somebody just stole it and someone just used it to ditch the body. They said the victim hasn't been identified. That's another thing we have to think about. Because if the victim is identified, then we can know the correlation between him and David, right? Or the D4vd, right? Let's keep going.
Well, if he watched the Dexter episode, he would know how to dispose of the body. Because that thing's going to stink it up, and you're going to go on tour for 2 months.
And that's a solid vehicle?
And the fact that it got towed because it was in front of a house, the thing that I can't reconcile is a Tesla getting stolen. That is so uncommon. And the cameras.
There's always a first time. There's always a first time.
But if it was,
he might be very busy.
This is why he needs to speak.
He might have been very busy.
But I don't think he's gonna say anything until he talks to the police. I don't know if this tour is gonna get canceled. If I had to guess, there's a lot of money put behind this tour.
Exactly why he doesn't want any negativity with him.
Following the album that he just released. It's going to tell us a lot if this tour gets canceled. I will say that. I'm not that crazy fan account, so I'm not going to sit here and say I believe he's innocent or I believe he's guilty. But there's a lot of information that we're going to need to hear about. And the body was decomposing, so it's got to be at least 48
it's not been there for like
to start decomposing. Yeah, this is the worst. This is the guy's worst nightmare. But I'm gonna keep you guys updated on this. He's supposed to be.
We'll keep checking out the story, okay?
To his album as well.
Hit that like button. Keep checking the story because this is a crazy one.
That's had a worse day than Young Thug this week has to be this guy. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. I also decided to do a little bit of extra looking around for his tour dates, because it's kind of difficult to find tour dates for the past dates. But if you look at it, you've got September 2nd, he was in Detroit. So he went from Ontario, Canada to Detroit. And then Columbus on the 3rd, Columbus, Ohio. And then Indianapolis on the 5th. The 6th is Chicago. So he's in the Midwest. 7th is Madison. 9th is Minneapolis. So the only time this could have happened is September 4th. So this guy's going to catch a flight to go all the way out to LA and then come back for
I don't think
there's no way. And with all the prep and time,
I don't think him having a tour, I don't think he's the one involved. I think somebody else is definitely involved. However, the case now is the connection of the person that did it. How is it connecting to him? Right? That's where the issue is right now, too. So we gotta also wait for that.
It takes to go on tour, it just messes everything up. And I also looked into the Tesla stuff. I think it's only if it's on Sentry mode, it saves the footage of people that are around the car to the vehicle locally.
Wow.
They say it's not.
Wow.
Supposedly. So if he had Sentry mode on, which usually Tesla owners do have it on, then he should be able to give the footage to the police and we can get to the end of this saga. But yeah, it's pretty much impossible for this guy to have done it. What's popping up?
Alright guys, that's the end of the video. Hit that like button, comment what you'd like me to react to next. This is a very crazy story. Hit that subscribe button and I'll see you guys next time. I'll keep you guys updated.